I'm Carrie Kennedy with 1851 Franchise, and I'm here today with Faizun Kamal, a broker with the Franchise Pros. Welcome, Faizun.
Thank you so much, Carrie.
You're welcome. Faizun, what makes you successful as a franchise broker?
That's such a great question, Carrie. Let me answer this for you this way, my friend. I think there's really three key things any client should be looking for in their franchise broker. The first, I would say, and this sounds super basic, but it's amazing to me the number of people who've come to me and said it hadn't happened to them in the process prior to coming to me. And that is really getting an understanding of who the client is, knowing what I call their superpowers and their blind spots. The reality is there's thousands of franchises out there, but there's only one you. So what is that one franchise, right? That is what I call their perfect fit. For me, I find that is really sort of the baseline for every client that comes to me. A second thing, and I think this is something we all know in the industry really, which is that fear makes the wolf seem bigger than he is, right? And so helping clients manage the fears that come up through every stage of the process. So those would be the two key things that I think are the sort of the value propositions, the value add that I bring to my clients.
I love that, tapping into your superpower.
There you go.
So tell me, Faizun, what advice do you have for people wanting to become a franchise owner?
Oh my gosh, what a great question. Three things again, Carrie. Number one, bet on yourself. You will be the best investment you'll ever make, bar none. That's one. And this really goes hand in hand with the fears that a lot of people feel about, oh my gosh, am I going to be good at a business? I've never done this before. Bet on yourself, number one. Number two, say yes before you're ready. And I will say, Carrie, that is something that I say a lot to my female clients. I think women generally, they feel, oh, unless I can tick off 9 out of the 10 boxes, I'm not ready. That's not true. That's not true. Say yes before you're ready and the rest comes. And then I think last and least is really get into yourself and ask the question, why did you even begin the process of looking at franchises? And if your why is strong enough, it's going to carry you through all the way through to the end.
Great. Such good points. Faizun, what does winning look like for you?
Oh, gosh. Man, you keep coming up with these tough, great questions. Winning. I'll tell you, Carrie, it's a subtitle of my book that came out 2 years ago that all my clients use when they begin the process with me. And the subtitle, so the title of the book is The Right Franchise for You, but the subtitle is Escape the 9 to 5, Generate Wealth, and Live Life on Your Terms. For me, winning means those three things. And through this business that I now have, I have been able to do these three things, and every day, that's what I help my clients with. That would be winning to me.
Wonderful. So let's talk about franchisors. What advice do you have for franchisors wanting your help on awarding more franchisees?
Wow. One, I think it's let's have a conversation. I have so many diverse clients coming to me, each looking for something very different. I'm always on the lookout for new, great brands with really robust models. But I think, again, it's if you're a strong brand and you have a strong value proposition, I think the good franchisees, the people that you're looking for, are going to come to you. And certainly, in our industry, that is something that we help facilitate as well.
Makes sense. All right. Last question. How can franchisors better communicate with you?
The legendary frickin' frack, Carrie. Frickin' frack, it's one of my most favorite things in this work that I do. I will tell you, bar none, the most successful brands where I have repeatedly placed clients into, those developers are masters at the art of frickin' frack, essentially masters at communication. So keeping me apprised on where the client is, any potential red flags that they might have identified. On my end, I do the same thing with them. And it's through this process of where we are, if we will, we put the client into these guardrails. It's guiding the client through the process in a way where if you are the developer, Carrie, you and I, we keep each other abreast of where the client is and making sure that the client moves forward in the right way, in the right direction. Communication, I think, is huge. So it would be, again, three things: communication, 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 really.
Great answers. Thank you so much for your time today, Faizun, and it was lovely talking to you.
Absolutely. Same here, Carrie. Thank you so much for your time.